A lot of little buddies here. You guys alright? You sure you wanna go this way? Oh, nobody wants to go to the Flood Mansion, I see. Come on, buddy. We're gonna assemble here. Yeah. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assemble! Okay, bum 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 bum. Let's go. Hello, welcome back to South of Midnight. Or more specifically, welcome to the final episode of South of Midnight. We're about to head to the Flood Mansion and deal with Grandma Bunny. Grandma Bunny has been up to no good, that was obvious for a long time, but Hazel trusted her. For a moment. And she killed Hugging Molly for it. One thing that I noted while going through some of this information here was that Shaking Bones, which brought us to Kuzma, Kuzma's cabaret area, or basically more specifically Rooks's caravan, where we could enter Kuzma's little dream and nightmare town through. I don't know if it's Rue that goes with the town, but he traps dreamers there to feed Kuzma, essentially. So, but yeah, Shaking Bones, we just told like, oh yeah, Shaking Bones, he does this thing where he like buries people or whatever. But actually, he was on the Bella Prospero as well. And he was killed as he tried to escape the boat for freedom. The land made him into Shaking Bones, and now he ushers people to freedom and places unknown. So actually a good guy, very good guy, and he doesn't always probably do it for payment as we gave him, Another thing is that the golden doors that were in the town of Tapestry, the Kuzma's little town, the golden doors, what they actually are is that they hold trapped dreamers that Rue brings there, and then Kuzma eats their dreams and they feed on their regrets and all of that. All this, right? Yeah, so we're not able to unlock all these doors, right? Because you need a golden key. So basically, Rue has control over that. Rue wants Grandma Bunny gone as well, because she is a very big creature killer, I think he called her. A very strong creature killer, like killing Hugging Molly after we trusted Grandma Bunny and we weakened Hugging Molly. But the thing about Grandma Bunny is that she's not actually a weaver. She's what we have seen in one note, that she's a false stitcher, so she was never chosen to have that power, and she used like dark magic and stuff to get what she has.
I found her, Dad. I brought Mama home safe and sound. We're okay.
Trey Floyd, son of Grandma Bunny. Grandma Bunny says that, oh yeah, it's because of my daughter I am like this, but probably not because of my daughter, because my daughter died and it was my son's fault, all of those things, right? And then she wanted the heart of Hugging Molly to do more of her dark magic, to sort of like essentially resurrect her daughter, and because she ended up trapping her daughter's soul in a tree. As a result, she didn't want the soul to live, because she wanted to resurrect her from the dead.
I don't know what to say to her.
But yeah.
What is there to even say?
Yeah, fair enough. A lot of little buddies here. You guys alright? You sure you wanna go this way? Oh, Nobody wants to go to the Flood Mansion, I see. Come on, buddy. We're gonna assemble here. Yeah. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assemble! Okay, bum 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 bum. Let's go.
All of this stigma was coming from her the whole time. If we can come to an understanding, maybe all of this will clear up.
Yeah, let's... Yeah, that will happen, of course. Yeah, false teachers are not chosen, they are made by their own misguided ambitions. Unlike weavers, false teachers gain power through harming mythical creatures. The harm they cause tears through the grand tapestry, leaving a trail of corruption behind.
Alright.
Which is the stigma, essentially. There she is.
Lily? Are you back? How did you... Oh,
Lily, the daughter.
you're more powerful than I thought.
Is that Molly's heart?
Why didn't it work? It should have brought Sherry back.
You can't bring back the dead.
You did something, didn't you? That's why the magic...
We did do something, right? We'll
I
let her
heard
move
your
on.
baby's spirit crying. In a tree. She was in pain. I did everything I could to help her.
In pain? Or just in your way? You have no idea what loss feels like. When Cherie drowned,
She was also careless as a mother, by the
I
way.
was so raw.
It's
it
actually a
hurt
lot
to
of her.
breathe.
A lot of it was her fault, not just Trey's
I'd
fault.
see cars with those baby on board signs and just want to ram them. This town's full of people who don't deserve their kids, who beat them right in the middle of a store.
And do you do
Why
anything
is
about
Cherie
it?
Still alive and not my Cherie.
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. But the things you've done ain't right.
Everything I done was for Cherie. You had no right to tamper with her spirit.
You had no right. You've hurt everyone around you. You murdered Molly.
I don't want to hear this.
You need to change
I don't want to hear the truth.
what you've done.
I can't. I don't even know what to live for anymore.
There is a way you can see Cherie again.
I don't believe in heaven if you came here to kill me.
No. But there is a town for folks who can't move on. Or won't. You can't do any more harm there. But think it through, Bunny. I've seen what happens to folks who can't let go of the past. Your choice.
Cherie's baby brush. She was so tender-headed, I'd get cross with her. Now I'd give anything to brush her hair again.
And you can, my darling.
I know who you are. It won't really be her.
You'll never be able to tell the difference, I promise.
I won't.
Not if you don't want to.
You're very kind.
She's gonna kill Rue now.
There's a fine line between mercy and justice, ain't that right, Hazel Flood? You chose a hard road for yourself.
I know.
And this can be it, right?
Oh, good Lord. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Maybe it is the end. Just like that. Very quick chapter to end it.
I got a lot to tell you.
I got time.
Oh, that's it. It has to be the shortest chapter I've ever played in any video game. Did not see that coming. Okay then. No big battle with Bunny. She just goes. I just didn't feel like I got her loss, and again, you can't pretend to understand that. But based on what we found in the notes and stuff, what I remember reading, she wasn't very.
For many long years I was selfish and numb. I went marching backward, be my own drum, searching for something where I came from.
And it just didn't feel like it was gonna be so easy just to say, yeah, you can go with Rue now, and that's it. Feels like a very abrupt ending, no? Doesn't it? I can't say that, a conversation can avoid a lot of fights, that's very important, and I think that there is some messaging here throughout the game for that, because if you don't try to kill Molly immediately as well, then he never gets weakened and Bunny never gets her either, but okay.
I'll keep trying, this fight will be won.
Music is nice as always. And I guess two things about, so just to do my thoughts on the game as well, right? So there are two things that stand out the most. They really elevate the game. It's the art style and the music. That's what really separates this game. In terms of the story, I think I overall like it, but I think my problem is that I think you lose a lot if you don't read the notes. If the notes are lost and you can't go back to get them very easily, if they are missed, then you're just stuck there knowing that you missed something, right? A lot of information is not communicated to most players because of that. Obviously Hazel doesn't seem to react based on the conversation, based on what we already know from the notes, so there is probably some budget constraints on these things here, you're not able to get all the information there, but the notes were a very good way of doing it for sure. But the problem then for me becomes, since they are so missable, it is only for those that are very interested. I am very interested, but it's just, if I can't go back again, this is the one thing that bothered me about the game. Literally, the rest was fine. Platforming was okay, good at times, never bad. The gameplay was monotonous in some ways, if there was more of it, but because of it was very well spread out, you got upgrades that changed how you played, so it you didn't play at the end of the game the same way you played at the beginning of the game. So I think I'm very happy with the gameplay. I would say like it's very like good 8 out of 10 for the gameplay, or like 7.5 minimum, right? And I really had the story like bothering me, and I felt like I missed a lot of information. So suddenly things just showed up in the lore, and Hazel doesn't know any of these things, so she's just like, but then why are we learning it, you know? But when Hazel is actually reading it too. So yeah, I got bothered with that. And then was the narrative, the pacing, it was good. I liked it. You know, like the length of the game that makes it really fast-paced. Like a lot of things happen very fast. I understand that they sort of like skip Hazel like learning to her skills, you know, to a certain extent. Suddenly as she gets the tools, she just gets very strong, right? Because defeating effectively a lord or a king of dreams and nightmares by the end seems very a bit too easy, maybe, you know. Even on the highest difficulty, I would say. Except for that, that's all my complaints. Story would land at an 8 overall. It could have been higher if the notes were spread around, and I just naturally learned a bit more about it. Maybe the ending, I really wanted to give the story like a 9 or something, but like the ending was like, it just finished very quickly for me. I don't know. So we had this massive build up, and it was like, oh yeah, now we're gonna deal with Bunny. But yeah, the messaging was good in that sense. I learned things that I didn't know, I didn't expect to learn. I feel like the Deep South is suddenly like this new concept for me that I had no ideas about. So, which I think probably was one of the game's goals, right? To like learn about that, to teach, educate about that. So that's a win. Because narrative goals were met. That's why it also is an 8. Or else maybe if you focus only on the story, like all of that, maybe it's like a 7.5 as well. But then obviously like with the soundtrack and the art, which I would say I value, you know, like I would put them value quite a lot, and it really elevates the experience. And probably those already are part of putting the gameplay at 8, because if I didn't have the soundtrack when I was moving around, I would probably feel less excited about moving around. So yeah, I think maybe let's give the game like I recommend, but it's like an 8 out of 10 overall. Like the rest worked because of the soundtrack was 0 to 10, you know. So, but it's not only that. So maybe like it's an 8.5 max, maybe like 8.3 or something, I think. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. What else? Is there anything else to say? Yeah, and all the lore bits just being hidden away in the notes as well. Like, I feel like I had to go look at them every time they popped up. I thought that, oh yeah, okay, we already know the information. That's in the lore notes when they appear, right? Because we just learned about it. So like, oh, this is just for your historical reference. That was my idea of it. But then suddenly I would go back later now at the end of episodes or before the beginning of an episode and sort of like, oh, did I miss anything? That's sort of what I ended up doing. And like totally random that like if she already has sorted the children out like straight after, you know, like these are just like something that doesn't make sense, but like they to add in that very moment. But it's like it is also makes sense because it's when you remember it. Yeah. For the storytelling and the music, I would like more of that. Probably more 8.5 if there was even more. And that's the soundtrack of the story. Oh my god, it's a mix of things, right? It's complicated. 8.2, 82 out of 100. That's what it is. Just listen to this, and then we will finish it. Ah!
And that's how a new weaver came.
There we go. We got something else here as well.
Well, not bad at all, Hazel.
Out the outfit though at the end. Fire. Fire, fire, fire.
Get going. Instead, I meet Ma Laurent for dinner. See y'all later.
I think the moment I saw it, I was like only 70% convinced, and then like only less than 10 seconds after, I was like, okay, yeah, it's good, you know? But yeah, I guess what the things to say now is that, you know, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching this wonderful game. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked and subscribed. We're trying to reach our monetization goal for to get money in for charity and all of that. Just, you know, keep repeating that at the end of every episode. You know. But also, I would really like to know what you would like to see me play next. If you have any inclination preferences there. If you have something that you're excited about that is not out yet, you know, let me know as well. It's probably what I'm trying to do now. I'm thinking more like, oh yeah, a bit more action, a bit more adventure, a bit more, trying to do a bit more horror as well. I play Still Wasted Deep, you know, like that's one of the first horror games I had played in a very long time. And I have a lot of horror games that I need to play. Maybe try a few more, see if they work. Maybe then if they don't, maybe I stick to more this action adventure style. I'm considering stuff like Doom, you know, as well. Even though that's like very like bang bang for FPS, you know, just to have like a lot of variety to begin with, and then if something works more or less than other things, we'll try to do a bit more of that. But it's good. It'll be good. It will be good. And yeah, if there's nothing like immediately coming out that I'm super excited for, I have so much backlog to do, you know. And I guess you'll just see what comes next. Since I'm finishing this off, I had finished off Atomfall right before this, and then I have to get back, finish off Eternal Strands, and then I'm off. That's it. So I've been. All of this should have been done earlier, to be fair. Like, just had to be, Iris got sick, and during the one time I had to record, had a lot of time to record. I was gonna record anything, I'm like, alright. But now we're back on it. I wonder if Clair Obscure is something to record as well. Like, I will definitely play it. I just don't know if I will record it. So many games coming out. Like even like, should I play Death Stranding 2? You know, like. But I haven't played Assembling 1, maybe I should do that beforehand, you know, I'll just see what happens, you know? Yeah, so just thank you so much for watching this, it means so much. Essentially, as you'll see, like, this is just an episode that is just a lot of me talking, so, you know. Okay, bye.